Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here today for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising's horoscope for the month of July. We will be starting at the new moon in Cancer on June 25th and going until the new moon in Leo on July 24th. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe. Also share this video if you have any friends or family that are wanting to live more in line with the natural rhythms of the universe. Also, if you need a gift for a friend or family member that has it all, I've got some links below that with some discount codes for a reading. So a reading's a great way to look deeper into the soul, how we tick, how we learn, how we love, and I would be honored to do that for them. So y'all check that out. Once again, thank you for hanging out with me today. Let's go ahead, jump in, and start this horoscope. So Taurus, this new moon is in your third house. So this is siblings, cousins, the community around you that you don't necessarily get to choose. This is a blessed and beautiful new start. So the planet Jupiter has recently moved into Cancer, and this new start will bring some sort of positivity, some sort of blessing. The third house also I've seen can represent short trips and our cars. So if you're needing a new car, this is an excellent new moon to get a new car under. But whatever you do with this new start, it is a beautiful new start, so enjoy this, Taurus. Then on the 26th, Mercury sextiles Uranus. So Mercury is also in this third house. This is community, siblings. You've been having more conversations with your neighbors. You've probably been taking more short trips around the community, getting to know where you live. And Uranus has been going through your first house. So your appearance has been unpredictable and changing these past 7 years. So there's some kind of communication with siblings, people in the neighborhood, and they may bring up your appearance, how you look, how you've changed. This is a fast-moving energy, but that energy is on June 26th. Then on June 27th, we've got a couple of different energies going on, lots of masculine energy. So the sun in that third house of community and neighbors is sextiling Mars in your fifth house. So the fifth house is creativity, it's our passion projects, it's our kiddos, we created those. And you have been really motivated to have fun, to hang out with the kids, to work on your passion projects. And something about the sun spotlighting the community and the neighbors is making you want to lean into being creative or hanging out with the kids that day. Also on the 27th, Mercury moves into Leo. And when it does, it trines Saturn newly in your 12th house. So in your chart, Taurus, Leo rules the home. It rules family, upbringing. It's going to be easier to communicate with family members. Your mind is definitely going to be on your upbringing and family. And Saturn has recently started going through your 12th house. So the 12th house is the house of the subconscious mind. It has to do with our dream life, our sleeping life, foreign places we can't see, traditional government buildings we can't see behind. And Saturn is the planet, it can bring in blockages. It can, when Saturn is traveling through the 12th house, a lot of times people feel depressed or they need a lot more sleep. And so something about communication with the family is triggering this Saturn energy in the 12th house. You may get off the phone with your mom and then feel a little bit sad. And so that is a fast-moving energy, but that connection is taking place on June 27th. Then on June 28th, Mercury is trining Neptune. So Neptune has also recently moved into this 12th house. So Neptune has an ethereal sort of energy. It dissolves boundaries. It has an uncomfortable relationship with Saturn because Saturn is all about our boundaries. And when Saturn and Neptune are together, they don't really yeehaw well. So this is a little bit of a long-term energy. Saturn's going to be there about 2.5 years. Neptune's going to take 13 years to go through this house. So they'll be together for a little bit. And these communications with your family and thinking about your upbringing is going to trigger this sensitivity, this feeling of other energies in the 12th house. Then on the 29th, Mercury is continuing its trek in the sky and it opposes Pluto. So Mercury's still in that 4th house, thinking about family, talking to family, thinking about your upbringing, is opposing Pluto in the 10th house. So Pluto this past November moved into your house of career, how you're seen in the world. You have been reevaluating and getting really serious about your calling in this world. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? And something about communications with the family is causing a little bit of a power struggle between your home life and work life dynamic. That too is a fast moving energy that takes place on June 29th. Then about this time, we are feeling Uranus's energy build. So Uranus is the planet of chaos. It rules electricity. It likes to destroy things. It just doesn't like having rules. And Uranus is about to change signs. It does this about every 7 years. It changes signs officially on July 7th, but we will be feeling the energy and the sort of an electricity in the air the week beforehand and the week after. So if you are feeling a little anxious, like you're needing to walk on eggshells, like something just feels off and you don't know why, it's because Uranus is about to change signs. This energy of just heightened anxiety and a little bit of stress is playing out in the background for the next 2 weeks. So I just want you to be aware of this. Then on July 4th, we've got excellent July 4th energy. So July 4th is Independence Day in the United States. It's the birthday of the United States, and a lot of times we celebrate the United States birthday with fireworks. So on July 4th, Venus, the planet of love, luxury, fun, comes in line with Uranus in the sky. Uranus is the chaos, electricity. I saw that and thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be a beautiful fireworks show. So there's going to be all sorts of unexpected fun that day. It should be a good holiday. Also on July 4th, Neptune in the sky stations. It stands still. So a planet stations when it's about to change directions. Neptune's about to go retrograde. But when a planet stands still in the sky, its energy pretty much doubles. So Neptune's the planet of illusion. It's not good with boundaries, artistry, not seeing things as they are. We can express this energy through meditation. We can express this energy through art. How the masses are probably going to participate in this energy that day is through drinking. And when Neptune stands still in the sky, it's super easy to overdo it. So definitely enjoy July 4th. Have a drink if you're so inclined. Know that it's going to be super easy to overdo it on that day. That is the energy of July 4th, though. Then on July 5th, Venus moves into Gemini. So Gemini is your 2nd house of finances. This is also family values. Venus is blessing your finances for the rest of the month. So it's going to be a little bit easier to spend money on cute stuff. So when you go to the store, Taurus, you're going to feel like the stores are just curated for you. So Venus doesn't necessarily like to hold money in. It doesn't like to hold it back. It likes to spend it. It likes to enjoy it. And a lot of times there is more money there to spend and enjoy when Venus is going through the 2nd house. Just know Venus will be there blessing it and causing you to want to spend as well. Then on July 6th, Venus makes a sextile to Saturn and Neptune in your 12th house. So something about you spending money is going to cause you to be a little bit sensitive and maybe sad. And so that is a fast-moving energy, but just kind of be prepared for that, because you're not going to know why you're feeling sensitive. You're not going to know why you're feeling sad. Any planet that's going through your 12th house, it's hard to recognize what they're doing. Like, you can feel things, you can think things, and you won't know why it's that way. You tend to kind of feel you're crazy instead of like, oh, this particular thing is happening and this is why. But something about enjoying your money on the 6th will cause a little bit of sensitivity and maybe just a lot of sleep. But be prepared for that. That is on July 6th. And then on July 7th, Uranus does change signs. So just the whole world's going to be feeling a little bit out of sorts that day when you are out and about and you're talking to folks. You'll probably hear people say, I don't know what's wrong with me, I'm just feeling scattered. Everyone around you is going to be feeling this. If you can schedule your day lightly that day, definitely do it. Also on July 7th, Venus is trining Pluto. So Venus in that second house of finances is making a friendly connection, an easy connection to Pluto in that 10th house. So this is money stuff lining up with work. If you're wanting to ask the boss for a raise, that would be a beautiful day and beautiful energy to do it under. Now, Uranus has its electricity everywhere, so just know that's playing out in the background. But Venus trine Pluto in your work houses, this may be a good time to secure a new client or a contract, but it's definitely enjoyable energy. It will be a rearrangement of money and work to your benefit. Mark that on your calendar, Taurus. That is July 7th. Then on July 10th, we have the full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn rules your 9th house. So these are your long-term goals. This is the area of your life you're wanting to master, become a guru. This is also a spiritual house of just long-term discipline. This is foreign places. So there is something coming to fruition, coming to a closure on the 10th in this house of long-term goals. So if you've been working in that area, trying to make something accomplished, trying to manifest something, the full moon is definitely going to help with that. Then on July 12th, Saturn in the sky stations. So Saturn stands still. This is in your 12th house. So just know that you are probably going to be feeling a little bit down, lethargic that day. You are not going to be super motivated. No one on the planet is going to be super motivated, but yours is going to be some type of mental block, some sort of mentally holding yourself back. Give yourself permission to sleep half the day if need be. Saturn's going to start retrograding and going backwards. We'll be feeling its movement and be able to get a little bit more done come the 13th or 14th. But Saturn is standing still in the sky on that day, and it is just causing you to feel mentally down and mentally held back, Taurus. So just be aware of that. Then on July 17th, Mercury stands still in the sky. It stations. So Mercury's about to go retrograde as well. Mercury is in that 4th house, family, home, and upbringing. So it may be a little difficult to communicate with family that day. Traffic's normally not great on days when Mercury stands still. Mercury's going to start its retrograde, and you're going to feel like talking to family about the past. You're going to feel like looking into past things, upbringing, ancestry, roots. When Mercury is retrograde, at first glance, things don't seem right. So always check, dot I's, cross T's if you've got to sign a contract. But Mercury is standing still in the sky on July 17th. Then on July 18th, Venus sextiles Mercury going retrograde. So Venus is in that 2nd house, money, finances, and it makes a quick connection to Mercury going retrograde in your 4th house. You may decide to buy something cute for the home that day, Taurus. So you may just see something and be like, oh wait, that was like this one item I used to have, or oh, I'm not feeling great looking at the family stuff, let me buy something. But that's definitely cute home decor energy for the home, energy on July 18th, Taurus. Then on July 23rd, Venus squares Mars. So Venus is still in that 2nd house of finances. Mars is in that 5th house, creativity, fun, kiddos, and there's some kind of tension building up. When Venus and Mars square, that's a 90-degree angle in the sky, there's like a sexual tension and frustration that we can just kind of feel in the air, like we're just ready to get it on and put our brains to the side. This is just some raw animalistic passion going on. When Venus and Mars are squared, there's not much else that they have in line. So if you're single and you meet someone on the 23rd, Just know they may not be good for much else, but bedroom pleasures, if that's what you're looking for, Taurus, go ahead. But if you're wanting something a little bit more sophisticated, maybe you pass that one by and just wait for the next one to come along. Also on the 23rd, the sun moves into Leo. So Leo, once again, this is the 4th house, family, home, upbringing. The family is just a little bit more important to you this time of year, and this is just part of your yearly cycle, Taurus. Then on July 24th, we've got the new moon in Leo. So this is, once again, home, family. There's going to be some kind of new start in your home life or family life. Also on the 24th, the sun is opposite Pluto. So this new beginning in the home and family is going to have some sort of tension with work. There's going to be a little bit of a power struggle with this. Also on the 24th, the sun is trine Saturn and Neptune in that 12th house of the subconscious. So this power struggle, this new start, is going to trigger that not feeling great, those mental blocks, that mental sensitivity that's newly going on. Be prepared for that, Taurus. So all that's taking place on the 24th. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out those links down below. And Taurus, I will see you again soon.